Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again for another video for you guys today. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year to all you guys. Happy 2018. It's gonna be a really good year because 2017 was probably one of the best years of my life. I saw two of my friends recently put up videos talking about, what happened to them in 2017. Like my homegirl 90s, my homegirl, Luna Meow. They both made videos talking about their favorite moments of, 2017. I'll link their videos in the description box of this one if you guys want to see, see what happened to them in 2017. But I'm going to be, talking about and showing different clips and moments of what happened to me in 2017, things that stood out to me, things that meant something to me, and just a lot of great moments and stuff happened this year for me. And it's all started off this time last year when we were ringing in 2017. I was in downtown LA at Grand Park, with Danny, my brother-in-law Alex, and a couple of others, and we were just having a good old time, rocking out, ringing in the new year together. The countdown has begun. And just, dancing with cops. Just doing, wacky kind of stuff. It was just a really fun, fun experience because I've never had that kind of experience before, ringing in the new year with fireworks going off and, it's like dancing in the street and like people, you know what I mean? Like I've never seen that before except on like TV, when you see the ball drop in New York and all that kind of stuff. I've never seen that kind of stuff happen, in real life before. And that was really kind of cool to experience. And the thing that happened right after New Year's is 90s' birthday party. She had a birthday party bash in Hollywood, which was a lot of fun. Me, Gabriel, and some of the crew, Luna and stuff, we went there and we danced the night away and everything. So that was actually a really good time. And all this happened just in June of 2017. And then, of course, me and my friend Aaron, my good friend Aaron, we came across a video store that had only one movie in it, and that movie is Jerry Maguire.
Hi, welcome to the Jerry Maguire video store. Let us know if you have any questions.
Okay, do you have it on Blu-ray at all? Is it only VHS?
We have 14,000 copies of Jerry Maguire on VHS. See one of our associates for a rental.
Okay, thank you, sir. They had thousands and thousands of Jerry Maguire on VHS. That's all it was. It was an art show. It was an art exhibit, but it was just kind of fun and cool to experience that, to walk into a video store that just had nothing, just Jerry Maguire stuff everywhere. So it was just kind of weird and awkward, but it was something that really stood out to me that I wanted to mention. Also in June of 2017, me, my homeboy Fluffy, the Fluffy Gamer, and Michael Ray Bauer went to a 99-cent store and found some sex toys. Alright guys, at our next destination of the day, the Dollar Tree. You guys all know why we're going in here, because they have their dollar DVDs and Blu-rays going on.
We're not going here because they got dollar DVDs, it's because we're cheap and we probably only got a couple bucks. And I'm broke.
Yeah, that's how we have to roll. They don't have any of those movies left over here.
What?
Nope.
They don't have any movies?
They're all sold out of their dollar things that they had going on, the Blu-rays and DVDs.
It doesn't matter, they got a cock ring.
Is that a cock ring? Oh,
cock ring.
What's up with these?
For special people like me.
I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, it's the one time you're going to get a sex joke out of me. I'm going to do it.
Okay, I could have sworn this wasn't a cock ring. It was one of those things you put on the toilet and just...
Yeah, for you maybe, but for me it's a cock ring.
Michael, go long. Go long, dude. Go long. You got it?
I got it. Oh, I was cock blocked.
Yeah, I just love having moments with my friends. Just acting stupid and having fun. That's what I like doing. You know what I mean? Just just being ourselves, messing around. But then of course later on in June, I went to go see one of my favorite favorite musicals live on stage. And it was just a really fun experience because I grew up watching musicals like, Fiddler on the Roof, West Side Story, Hairspray, and all that kind of stuff. And when I first saw the movie Rent, back in the day on Blu-ray or DVD when it came out, I fell in love with it. And then I looked up the whole thing about it, watched documentaries about it, and Jonathan Larson and the guy that created the show. And I was just like, this would be amazing. I would love to see it on Broadway because that's where it usually was. But then the Broadway people that put on the show in New York were going on a tour and landed in Hollywood, and I'm just like, I gotta go. And then me and Luna Meow, we went to go see it together, and that was just a really fun experience for me because it's also one of my favorite musicals of all time. And to experience it with a friend, it was just even cooler, And of course, my friend Michael Ray Bauer was there that night, and we just had a fun night experiencing a play together because I haven't seen a play in a very long time. And for you guys who don't know, that's what I did when I was younger. I used to be in community theater shows and Pasadena and my elementary school and junior high school and stuff like that. I didn't do a whole bunch, but I did some acting when I was younger. But now we're moving on to February, where a lot of crazy stuff happened. A lot of really fun, stuff happened to me in February of 2017. Let's just say I met a very, very bad girl when I was out there in San Diego hanging out with Danny. A lot of crazy stuff happened that night. I'm in the gas lamp district of San Diego with a cringe hole.
Right here, Cinestalker.
Oh, what's up? So Danny, are you guys exchanging phone numbers?
No.
What? No?
No.
That's Stephanie.
No.
Oh shit.
So sexy.
Oh my god.
Hi, give him a kiss.
No.
Go, Danny, go.
I'm good.
Come on, Danny.
I'm good. Right
Come on, Danny, touch it.
No. Oh shit.
Come on, Danny. I'll give you $5 right now if you give him a kiss.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'll give you $5 right now if you give him. Kiss him. Kiss him.
Please.
Give him. Come on, Danny. Let her kiss you. Let her kiss you, Danny.
No.
Go.
I'm good with that.
Oh, come on, Danny.
Kiss him real quick.
No.
Kiss him.
Danny, let her kiss you.
I'll give you $5 if you kiss him. With that nice little tongue, see a little bit of tongue.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little bit of tongue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I cleaned my ear out from that person licking the shit out of my ear.
Yes.
It was the weirdest fucking experience
bizarre.
of my life.
Is this Snapchat?
No, this is YouTube right here.
This is YouTube, right?
Would you like some passes to Pacers?
What is Pacers?
It's the Gentlemen's Club.
Danny, there's a birthday here, homie.
Birthday party going on here. Birthday party, Birthday party.
All right, Danny, we're at this next club over here. It's called Riches, man. So let's head on in and get our party on. And also that same weekend when I was in San Diego, I got to meet one of my favorite, blue tubers out there, and that was Alex Leba. As you guys all know, Flicks and Movies. Me and him got to go out on the town with Fluffy, going, different video stores, movie shops, and different things like that. We even hit up Bargain Hunters that's owned by Renee from Storage Wars, and we had a little dance-off inside his shop. And something else really cool happened in February. I got to meet and hang out with one of the stars of one of my favorite movies of all time, Angus. I got to hang out with Charlie Talbot once or twice in the past, like at a comedy club in Hollywood, and then again with my friend Michael Ray Bauer going to see one of the Captain America movies, which was really kind of a fun experience. Like, being around and hanging out with somebody I always looked up to and thought was amazing. From one of my favorite movies ever. And in February 2017, I got to meet him again at this event in Hollywood where they were playing the movie Angus.
Yeah, we're very excited to show Angus.
So we have a special guest. Without further ado, let's bring out the star of the movie,
Angus himself.
Charlie Talbot.
And they had a little crowd come, and he was there, talking about the movie out, afterwards in a Q&A. And then, I talked to him on video for a moment or two. It was just a really fun, cool experience to have. You know what I mean? He also signed my my Angus DVD, which was even super cool. Now we're moving on to March, guys, where I met another celebrity that I've always really liked his movies growing up as a kid. He was in Vegas Vacation. He was in the movie Dutch. He was in, one of my also favorite movies of all time, Empire Records, and of course Can't Hardly Wait, and that is Ethan Embry. It was so cool, watching a movie with him at the old silent movie theater in Hollywood, or Cinefamily as it's called. And he was showing a movie of his that he was in called Devil's Candy, and he was in the audience, so it's kind of like we're all watching the movie with him, and it was just super cool. And I got to talk to him for a moment or two afterwards.
Hey.
All right, everyone, we just got out of the Devil's Candy right now.
Can you see it up there?
Yeah,
See the Devil's
Devil's Candy. Well, it's not. They changed it.
Oh,
they changed it.
They
changed it.
It's already over.
And then, of course, a little bit later on in March, I got to hang out with my homeboy David Moore and his father Phil Moore, who you guys all know from Nick Arcade, and we just messing around on the streets of Hollywood. Me and David now are on Hollywood Boulevard, where the world premiere happened for this film.
Where all the stars were. We went to
Stars. Somebody say stars?
Oh! What's up, Phil?
What's going on, man? We're still looking for stars.
Oh! Snap, crackle, pop.
That is a little bit of crack.
Get over here. I'm back.
You're back.
I still have the receipt at the hospital. I will take you back.
Oh no.
It's so sad.
And of course, later on that same month, I went back to San Diego again for some more of that craziness with Danny and the Bad Girl. But this time, when I went to San Diego, I learned something I'm never going to forget. I learned how to twerk. There's something I wanted to ask you, for the YouTube thing. How do you twerk? Could you teach me how to twerk?
Yes, it's all about the arch in your back.
Let's back up over here real quick.
Okay, it's all about this.
It's all about the arch. See, like, watch.
The arch.
See that arch in my back?
Oh yeah, the arch. Yes.
It's like,
Oh yeah. It's like it's clapping.
It's all about
I think it's a black thing.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Start winging.
I'm getting.
So wait. It's like
I'm getting kind of excited over here. I gotta be careful.
Like this?
You gotta put like an arch in your back. There you go.
What the hell are
There
you
go.
doing,
Yeah,
man?
there you go. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
And of course, after I learned that lesson, from the Bad Girl in San Diego, of course, I had to, pass the lessons on to somebody else. Okay, Gabriel, come here. Stand right here. No, look, Gabriel. It's easy. The only thing you need to do and to learn how to twerk is, Bad Girl Bear taught me, is to put an arch in your back, like this. It's just like, you got an arch in your back and you gotta go like this. You twerk like this and be shaking it like this. So Gabriel, okay, turn around, put an arch in your back.
No, dude,
No, come on. Look. All you gotta do is this. Put an arch in your back. No, a little bit more. Let the booty out. And then shake. Come on, shake.
There.
Shake. Tickle. So, after all that twerking in San Diego and in the middle of Target and stuff like that, because that's how we roll. We can twerk wherever we want to twerk, in 2017. 2017 was the twerking capital of the world when it comes to me. But after we were done twerking and all that kind of stuff, I got to meet another icon, in my opinion, another celebrity that was just, super cool, super funny, watching his movies growing up. But then I got to talk to him on video for a couple of moments. It was a really weird, kind of cringy kind of moment that I had with him, but I had a moment with him nonetheless. And that person is Pauly Shore.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm with the legend.
Okay, that's enough. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm with the legend right now, Pauly Shore.
Don't touch me like that.
Oh.
No, you can touch me.
I can touch you like this?
No.
Okay, I'm kidding.
See what I'm talking about? It was a little weird kind of what the hell kind of interview, but still, I got to meet an icon, in my opinion, somebody that I just absolutely loved, growing up and stuff like Biodome, In the Army Now, Jury Duty, Son-in-Law, Encino Man. Come on now, Pauly Shore, baby. But of course, at the end of March, one of the most magical things happened in my life, and that was when my sister had her second kid, Aria.
Oh, yeah, hi, sweetheart. Oh, honey, huh? She's so cute. Oh, sweetheart. I know. All right. Okay?
Hi. How you doing? You okay? Hey. How you doing right there? Ethan, come see your sister.
She's awake. Yeah.
Ethan, are you feeding your baby sister?
Yeah.
You're gonna be a good brother, huh, Ethan? Yeah. We're moving on now to April of 2017. Monsterpalooza was coming up, so I ended up going to Monsterpalooza, but for only one reason only, to also teach Sean Cool Duder Phillips how to twerk. Right after that, I got to, hang out with one of my good friends in the entire world, Dante, Rebecca, and Ron Jeremy, the porn legend, like I do all the time. We were just hanging out at the Flappers Comedy Club, getting our laugh on, messing around, doing what we do, just having a good old time. But then a few days after that, I went on back to Hollywood to go to a book signing to meet one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, John Waters. We're here for a celebration of his new book right here, Make Trouble.
Make Trouble. Yeah.
Make Trouble. And how you doing today, my man?
I'm doing well. Are you kidding? It's a great bookstore. We got a huge crowd. Everybody got their roots done today, including you.
Well, not really. I just have the grade going and everything right now. But I just have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What is the movies that inspired you to become the king of cringe when it comes to filmmaking?
Well, William Castle and Walt Disney. And Andy Warhol and the Kuchar brothers. I
got him to sign my DVD set of, Very Crudely Yours with like a box set of his movies, and got to talk to him on video for, a minute or two, which was super cool. But later on that night, in the same video, I went to Hollywood too to go to a Mortal Kombat event to meet the cast of Mortal Kombat, the director, Paul W.S. Anderson, and of course Robin Shou, the guy who played Liu Kang. Just a bunch of people from that Mortal Kombat movie were there in Hollywood, signing autographs, taking pictures and stuff, and I got some of them on video, like the director, Paul W.S. Anderson. Me and him had a nice little conversation as we're walking out of the theater, talking about his body of work, and talking, of course, to Robin Shou, who I would see in a month or two from now, which was super cool. A little bit later on, in April, I was in Hollywood yet again, like I always am, and let's just say, I was dancing.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, hey, hey, hey. What up, Frankie?
Yeah, dude.
What up, bro? Are you really gonna get that Wonder Woman thing?
I'm gonna get this dress.
Okay, Frankie, are we gonna bust a dance in here too? 'Cause that's all we do is just dance everywhere we go.
Dancing is awesome.
Smash mouth, bro.
Yeah.
Dance part. I don't know if this one is one thing
And now, we're moving on to May of 2017. I know there's a lot of great moments already that happened in the first, couple months of 2017, but the year is not even over yet. And May starts off with a bang that I went back to Pasadena, California for a movie premiere of this movie called Earthbound. It's a short film that was directed by Robin Shou, of course, the star of the Mortal Kombat movies. And I got to hang out with him there and asking him to sign my Beverly Hills Ninja DVD. But check out what I asked him when it comes to signing my DVD. Hey Robin, I brought a Beverly Hills Ninja DVD. Is that okay if you sign it for me?
Yes, of
But
course.
the question is, would it be too weird if you write, "To Brendan, you are the great white ninja"?
Okay.
I know that's a little weird, but because one day I could be. You never know. I could change. I could-
He's the great white ninja. You know that, right?
I know, but
You can't argue with him because he's passed away.
I know, but I could be the new great white ninja.
So you're arguing with the guy who passed away?
I love Chris Farley,
Oh,
man.
I love Chris Farley.
And then, of course, shortly after meeting Robin Shou in Pasadena, like a few days or a week after, I was a model for the very first time, and I was modeling for my good friend Luna Meow for her her brand called LSO. I'll have a link for it in the description box of this video if you guys want to pick up a shirt from her or a pin or something. I was a model for the first time. I was modeling her shirt, one of her shirts, and she was taking pictures, and now it's up on her website and everything. So I was like a model for the very first time, which was kind of cool and cringy at the same time. But I like supporting my friends and helping them out where I can. So that was kind of cool, being a model for Luna and everything like that. But then a little bit after that, me, Luna, my brother-in-law Alex, we broke into a mall. I guess everyone else that's here is kind of sort of pussing out right now. But I'm gonna try to get up in this thing. I think Luna may try, I don't know. But I'm gonna try to shimmy across and get in there because there's a group of people in there already. But I'm gonna see if I can get up these steps and see if I can do this shit without falling. Because I'm not a gymnast or anything like that, as you can tell. Oh, shit. We finally got into this abandoned mall. Well, we don't know if we can actually get in the mall itself.
I hope we can.
We're gonna try. Alex, you right over there? I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of like a ninja crawling across or climbing across that thing.
Yeah, you looked good too.
I feel like oh, thank you. Now we're moving on to June of 2017, and the first thing I did in June was celebrate Wonder Woman Day. With 90s Kids Forever and my buddy David Moore, just messing around town. But I guess we're gonna be wearing this the rest of the day.
Yeah, maybe they'll let us in for free at the movie theater.
Right, discount.
Yo, discount at least.
The discount for the cringe holes, or at least we're cringe holes. Well, she's a little cringe hole. That's okay.
She's a little cringe hole.
Just a little cringe hole. Just a little.
Big cringe hole.
Cringe hole.
I'd rather be a little one than a big one. I'm sorry.
But you know what? It's an honor to be a cringe hole. Just a little. And of course, a few days after that in June, Luna Meow had her very first show where she was selling LSO, her merchandise. I was there trying to help her set up the tables and get the shirts and stuff ready to sell to the people. And Frankie and Johnny ended up coming. We got into a mosh pit. You'll never Johnny's coming, guys. Yo, motherfucker! I'm gonna jack your ass! And then, of course, later on in June, me and my friend Michael Ray Bauer went to this event, thanks to Frankie, that was honoring Richard Donner, the guy who directed Superman, the guy who directed The Goonies, Lethal Weapon. They were having this event honoring the man, and people like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson and most of the cast of The Goonies, like Corey Feldman and, you know, Jared Cohen, like all came together, you know, to celebrate the man himself, Richard Donner. And me and my friend Michael Ray Bauer had tickets to go there. It was cool to see the Goonies on stage, to see, you know, the Lethal Weapon cast on stage, you know, just right there in front of me. It was just a really fun experience, and I hope I can experience more stuff like that. But of course, something else that was really special that happened in June also was being on a panel at a convention for the very first time. One of my best friends, Jose Prendez, was putting on his very first convention, and it was a convention for kids called KidCon, and me, 90s Kids Forever, and Luna were guest panelists, you know, for one of the panels that they had at the show, and we got on stage to talking about, you know, how it is to be on YouTube and stuff like that, to like younger people that want to know, is it a good thing, and asking us questions and stuff. It was just a really fun experience. Also, I can't forget this, man. I went to go see my homeboy Andrew wrestle in his first legit wrestling match, you know, live in front of an audience and everything like that. He had a mask on and everything like that. I think he was called like Leather Daddy or something like that, and he was just like, you know, clotheslining people, kind of cringy and fun at the same time. You know what I mean? Like this big mask on, leather jacket. But other than that, guys, it was just a really fun night. I love supporting Andrew, man. Andrew's, of course, one of my best friends out there. But later on, at the very end of June, I got to meet somebody that I always thought was super cool from the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Surf Ninjas. I got to meet Ernie Reyes Jr., the star of those films, at this event in Hollywood, and I got to talk to him. He signed my Surf Ninjas DVD. A really cool guy. Just, you know, walked and talked with him for a moment or two. Just a really fun experience there. Now we're moving on to July, and we're gonna start off, you know, with a little crazy thing called ghost hunting. Me and Luna and Johnny from Johnny Vlogs, we went out ghost hunting one night, and we thought we saw a wolf. We're gonna walk down here maybe a couple miles or something. I'm not even exactly sure how long, but Johnny and I and we saw a wolf or something right before we came this way. Ah!
What the fuck was that? The fucking window went down.
What the fuck is going on, Johnny? You scared me when you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Wolf fucking hit the car.
I know, what the fuck, dude? What the hell was that?
Wait a minute.
Was there a wolf somewhere?
That was a...
After we just saw a wolf.
Did we see a wolf for real? And a little bit later on that night, you know, just to, you know, cool off from the ghost hunting and the scares and the chills and everything, we decided to go to a McDonald's and play in the play place. I'm inside the slide right now. I'm about to go slide down here, and I'll see you down there.
Sure.
Oh shit!
This does not even seem good to me right now. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna slide. Okay, this
You will.
is not.
I slid. Oh!
Oh my god.
You just went down the slide straight up, Luna.
Whoa, that was like a super slide.
I told you, I took you back down to back when you were a kid, huh? Yeah, go Johnny, go. We just went down the slide over here. McDonald's Play Place. But after playing in a McDonald's Play Place, a few days after that, and another amazing moment happened for me in 2017, and that was meeting Jeff Goldblum, man. Me and Aaron went down to, what's it called, Los Feliz, California. Called Jeff Goldblum was playing jazz. He's a pianist, and he was there playing his music and everything like that. And I even, went up to him afterwards, and it was cool because he was letting anybody and everybody, meet him, take pictures with him, get autographs, whatever. It was free, except for, you had to pay to get into the place. But like, it was just a really fun night. But also, guys, I can't forget one of the best things ever to happen in 2017 was something that really means a lot to me. It's something that I've never really had before. I had it maybe one or two of them when I was a kid or something like that, but like as an adult now, I haven't had one in since elementary school or something, and that was a birthday party. I had a birthday party in Hollywood, a surprise one that Luna Meow put on for me. She, called all my friends and everything like that, and gathered everyone to come up to go to Hollywood to meet up at the Beetle House and everything like that. It was just probably like one of the best nights of my life right there. You know, after meeting Jeff Goldblum and then, you know, being surprised with a birthday party a day or two before my birthday from Luna Meow. It was just probably just like the most precious night that I ever had, especially in 2017. It was just like the best moment in my opinion right there. And here's a couple of clips from that night.
Oh no, oh no, oh oh. Bam, 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 bam. I want it 24 hours ago. I want to be sedated. I'm so fucked up, it's getting roasted. I want to be sedated. I want to be sedated. Just get me to the airport, get me to the show. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Before I go, oh no. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my toes. Oh no, oh, 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 oh.
But guys, now moving on to something, you know, a bit crazy, a bit over the top. But it was a fun, crazy night I'm probably never going to forget either. Meeting up with a pickup artist for the first time. These guys are super, super cool. They seem kind of crazy in the video when you watch them. But in person, they're a little crazy too. But they're super cool guys. And I met them for the first time. And here's a couple of clips of what happened that night. Can you ever forget that? But of course, we're coming down to the end of July of 2017 here. And then, at the end of July, I went back to San Diego to hang out with my homeboy Danny. And we went to do something a little crazy, a little cringy, and a little weird. We went to go into the Phase Rug Tunnel, this haunted tunnel that's in San Diego. And we went deep into this tunnel, like an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour inside the tunnel to see what we could see. Because we're supposed to hear voices and stuff like that. And man, that was just a really crazy night. And here's a couple of little clips from that. Oh no!
This is horrible, dude. Oh my god, look at this.
You guys,
look at this nastiness. Oh my god, this is so gross.
Danny, come on, bro.
So gross.
You have to go past it, Danny. I did.
Oh man, hold on.
Come on, bro.
Oh shoot. Oh fuck!
Ah! What the fuck?
Fucking gross! Oh my god!
Now we're moving on to August of 2017. The first thing I did in August, I went to Hollywood to the TCL Chinese Theater for this Child's Play event. They were playing Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky there, and Jennifer Tilly, Billy Boyd, and the producer of the Child's Play movies were all there in person, you know, taking pictures, signing autographs and stuff like that. And it was just really kind of cool to experience it with Jose, Luna, and the crew, just, you know, all there, you know, having fun, nerding out over Jennifer Tilly and stuff. It was just a really fun time. I even got a picture with Jennifer Tilly at the end of that night over there. But then a few days after that, I did something else that I never thought I was going to do in my life. And that is fly!
Whoa! Jocelyn, what did you do to Brendan?
I wanted to do a surprise.
Oh my god. Well, you should have warned them first.
Now we're moving on to September of 2017. Hopefully this video is not going too long. In 2017, started off with a really cool moment. I got to hang out with my friend Christopher Menino, my friend that I met in high school actually, and I didn't get to see him for a while. He was the star of the first 2 short films I ever did that got me started on, you know, the path of YouTube to begin with here. I got to hang out with him in Hollywood and with Scotty and everything, and we were messing around. We even went to the Beetle house where my birthday was a few months before, and because I wanted to show him that place because he's the movie nerd too. And I ran into Jill Kill there, and we had a little dance, you know, hanging out, just messing around. Hey, you want to dance?
Yes, with you, not with your friend.
Okay. All right, let's go. course, in September, I met one of the weirdest, cringiest ladies in my life. And that was Angeline.
'Cause I'm a playgirl and he's not cool. He's so sweet, he's so cool, he's so warm, he's so hot.
In the 80s?
Right.
Yeah,
I just have an album out now. Let me show it to you.
You have a new album out now?
A brand new record.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know about that one. She's the Hollywood Billboard queen. She always has, like, billboards of herself in Hollywood and everything like that ever since the 80s stuff. It was just really kind of cringy. And then after, I ended up going to Son of Monsterpalooza because, like I said in this video, they have Monsterpalooza twice a year. One's Monsterpalooza, which is the bigger convention, and Son of Monsterpalooza is the smaller one. And I ended up going there, and I got to, of course, hang out with Sean, Cool Duder, and a couple of other crew members and stuff. And I got to meet some really cool people there. Like, I got to, of course, meet and hang out with Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp, Natasha Henstridge from the Species movies, and the guys from the Revenge of the Nerds. Come on, bro. Check out the clip. Came across the coolest nerds in the world, Curtis Armstrong and Robert Carradine. How you guys doing today?
We're good. We gotta correct you though. Nerds are not cool.
Well, I'm a nerd. I'm cool.
That's debatable.
Well, I'm not going to get into that argument. I'll tell you that right now.
No. But is this the first time you guys been together in a while? Like, getting together for a convention?
Yeah, probably like in a month or two.
It's probably been something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do socialize occasionally.
Yeah? You guys get together with the other people from the Nerds movies, and I know you guys had that TV show that you guys were part of with my friend Mindy Robinson.
The other people from the Nerd movie, we'll get together with them if they buy dinner.
That's right.
Buy dinner?
Yeah, if they pay.
If they're paying.
Yeah, we'll hook up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is one of the weirdest experiences you guys have ever had with a fan? Have you guys ever had one?
This one's pretty close.
I guess I'm the weirdest one of the whole bunch over here. Yeah, September ended with a bang on a party bus in Hollywood with the pickup artist guys themselves. Hollywood Now with Scotty and everybody.
Get some wristbands.
And we also got some other people.
in the party bus with us, brother. You remember me?
Yeah, we remember you, man.
Right. Guys, we're gonna go to Hollywood right now. What do you think chances are that I'm gonna get some hoe to suck my fucking dick? What do you think I'm gonna get some bitch to bend over so I can fuck her in the put? Just kidding, dog. I don't know.
We remember you, man.
No beard.
No beard. But
I ate so much pussy the shit fell off.
It did.
That's why you gotta check that, smell it before you put it in your face.
Wait a minute. So are you gonna make this fall off?
This one? You?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it grow first, then make it fall off. Get through some
experience. Okay. All right, guys. We're getting on now the Hollywood party bus. Aaron, he wasn't kidding, bro. It's a party bus. And guys, there's even a stripper pole over here on this party bus, bro. Holy shit! They're even passing out glow sticks! So if you guys want to know what it feels like to be on a party bus, this is it right here! Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no heroica, club, con Bel O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estuvo. Vincent Roche are the fucking kings, bro. Now we're moving on to October over here, and the first thing I did in October of 2017 was make a movie with Aaron, a movie called An Hour to Kill, or the short film that's going to be part of his horror anthology called Massacre, with Luna Meow, Frankie, and Gabriel. We went and, out for a whole day. Aaron, bought this Mexican restaurant for like a couple of hours or rented it out or whatever, and we were able to shoot a little scene there. It was just a really fun experience, and I can't wait for you guys to check out this movie when it's done. I'm definitely gonna let you know when it's done and ready. But then I went on over to LA Comic-Con and just messed around because I go there every year. Got to meet Pee Wee Herman. He signed my my Pee Wee Herman Blu-ray set. But another amazing moment happened there because I was hanging out with, of course, Sean and Luna and 90s and everybody. As I was outside, hanging out with 90s, dancing with Spider-Man, I met someone very special. Yep, I met Rosario Dawson from the movie Rent, which I absolutely love. Who you guys know that I love from the beginning of this video, talking about going to see the play Rent that was in Hollywood, and I got to see Rosario Dawson, one of the stars of the film adaptation of that play. So that was just super cool. Been a fan of hers ever since the movie Kids, and of course Clerks 2, and a bunch of stuff. She's just one of my favorite actresses, one of my top 5 favorite celebrity crushes of all time. So just a lot of great stuff happened in 2017 so far. Now we're moving on to November of 2017, where I modeled for somebody for the second time, and this person was Scotty. As you guys know, Scott Welsh on Instagram. If you guys want to follow him, I'll have a link for his Instagram in the description box of this video. But man, me and him went on the town to Hollywood, got into some weird stuff. But he got some really cool pictures of me, and he got one of the best pictures I think anyone's ever taken of me ever. And I'll have it right here as I'm talking to you. It's just one of my, I don't know, I just love this picture right here. This looks super amazing. And Scotty, I love you, man. And now we're on to December. The first thing I did in December was go to the Queen Mary with Jose. I haven't been to the Queen Mary since I was like a kid for like a weird, you know, class trip kind of thing. But this time I went there and experienced the haunted tour with him. Really, really fun stuff. Here's a couple of clips from that night. But of course, guys, I can't forget this. The last really cool thing that happened to me this year in December was meeting one of my favorite blue tubers of all time. That is Wasting Money 1, John. And it was just really cool meeting him up in Hollywood, going to you know, different places around there, like Amoeba Records, bumping into Judd Nelson from the Breakfast Club, and the Brat Pack was super cool. I just really had a good time with John, man. But guys, that's all I have to share with you guys today. That's all the great moments. Not every single moment, but all the moments that stood out to me in 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed 2017. I can't wait to see what 2018 has in store for me and for you guys out there. But guys, let me know down below in the comments of this video, what were some of your favorite moments of 2017? Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all next time.